For those of you who are regular watchers of the various series that I've put up on this channel, or if you happen to watch the live streams, then you know that I am nothing if not a bastion of positivity. And things have been going very well for FC Den Bosch. We beat Ajax, we beat FC Groningen, 2 top 4 teams. We have tripled our number of victories since we took over. That's the good news. The bad news is the teams ahead of us have not been helping us out. We are still at the bottom of the table. We are still 6 points behind the nearest team ahead of us. Things are tightening up a little bit though, 14-17. Hopefully we can take advantage of that because we have 2 of those teams in today's episode. We're kicking things off on the road against Fortuna Sittard. Then we have Willem II before, AZ and PSV Eindhoven, but we're going to get to that a little bit later on. Our primary focus has to be building upon the success we have already achieved thus far, which means we are only making a single change for this match. Malicios is coming into the midfield. Georgios Theodorou picked up a knock in the last match, and he's going to be unavailable for this one. I mean, maybe he could have played with the whole fitness test thing, but we are not going to risk it. So it's going to be Rezon in goal, Vitali, Varmolts, Bertoni, and Falconi as our back four. Malicios will be joined with Stanis Benusis. Lamine is going to man the 10 once again. He has been very good for us since he has joined. We're giving Yapoku another opportunity on the left wing, but this may be his last one. He is on a short leash with me right now. Yendris has played well. He's going to be on the right-hand side, and Sofian Barada, 3 goals in the 5 matches that he has started since he has taken over that position from Dragan Milovanovic, who will remain on the bench. Basically, short leashes all around. Jean-Marie Carré is also healthy again. He could play on the right side. We brought in Noah Brugischer. He could potentially come in at some point. We have options, and for the first time in a long time, we actually have a little bit of squad depth. Theodorou is a little upset about being left out, but come on, dude, you are injured. Fortuna Sittard coming into this one, losers of their last 3, sitting in 15th place. We can help close the gap. They are playing a 4-3-3. And again, delving into the stats, they are in a minus situation as far as clear-cut chances created when using a 4-3-3, even more so when facing a 4-2-3-1. So hopefully the statistics will be to our advantage. We may have to make some tactical tweaks throughout, put them under a little bit more pressure. Their last match against Sparta Rotterdam, they had absolutely zero of the momentum. Good block behind. It's going to be an early corner kick, though, for Fortuna Sittard. I can't get that out of my mouth today. Maybe I just call them Fortuna, and it will make things a little bit easier. Throw in. All of the highlights so far have been for the opposition. They are the home team. They are favored. I'm hoping that the success we saw against teams at the top of the table, home or away, will translate into this match. Good steal by Vitali. He'll drop it back for Rezon, looking to get things started. They are pressing quite a bit. Benusis has to get rid of it quickly. Bertoni with time. Benusis dispossessed, gets it back. Bertoni, Malicios. We have to move a little bit more forward, so we're going to change our mentality. No, I don't want to attack. We want to go to a more positive mentality. Try to get some of these passes forward instead of backwards. They get picked off like that one. Mahmoudi, Herrero, shoots, beats Rezon. 4th goal of the year. You've got to be joking me. We seriously just cannot get out of our own frickin' way. So we're going to turn up the press a notch. See if that does anything. Benusis, once again, back for Bertoni. Malicios to Varmolts. We need to get it forward. They're playing a high line as well. Malicios almost dribbling himself in the trouble. Luckily able to get that clear. Robin will step in front of that. Malicios, though, gets it back. He's got Yendris. The counterattack is on. Yendris carries it deep, puts it in the middle. Can't find Barada. Poku into the middle. Tugay will clear. Lamine picks it back up. Yendris has it. Moves it left. Moves it right. Gets his shot blocked. Oh, come on. Just a single shot on goal so far in this match. Not even on target. We have demanded more. Poku, what are you doing? You let Herrero get position on him. Luckily, we do get it back. Vitali to Poku. Poku, I don't think, is going to start the second half for us. Lamine holding things up a little bit, finally breaking free up the sideline, knocked away by Herrero. Vitali gets it back, but Herrero dispossesses him again, and we are just lackluster in this one. Just the lack of gumption, the lack of teeth. Good job by Yendris. Falcone. Banusis moves it forward. Banusis in for Barada, and Sofian Barada slots one home, his 4th of the year. I gotta say bad things because then good things happen. The 21-year-old really has been a revelation. Barada can't pick out Lamine, but he will track down the attempted clearance. In Yendris taken out. Varmalt's his shot is going to be deflected out behind. Again, heavy pressure being put on. Bertoni. Gotta look for the free guy. They're over here on the near side. Lamine. Through ball to Poku. He's got it. Can he find the cross? He does. Yendris on Kra ranging over. Things looking better. Don't give one up here at the end of the first half. Short corner. Mahmoudi. Nelson. Hernandez. Come on. What did I say? You cannot let up a goal at the very end of the half. You cannot do it. And yeah, Poku is getting out there to start the second half. He made a play toward the end. Good job by Vitali stepping in front of that one, nodding it down. Poku with it. Where is his speed? Seriously. Malesios, Vitali, Poku almost dribbles himself into trouble again. We just have plenty of time. But every time we seem to get back into this match, we let Fortuna Sittard right back into it. Malesios, Falcone. Over for Bertoni. Again, this massively high line. We've got to find a way to break through. Poku, what are you doing, man? That's it. You know what? I'm not even waiting for the highlight to end. Poku is out. Bessel is in, although Rowan De Bruyne. You know what? Rowan De Bruyne, you haven't played since we took over. You were out with an injury. Let's get you in there. Mahmoudi. Banusi's taking it away again. He has to be careful, though. He is on a yellow card. Lamine back for Varmaltz. I think we just need to increase our tempo or something. Barada. Lamine feeds it through. Banusi's in. Shoots. Misses wide. Oh, my goodness. Kra got his hand on it. Falcone with the throw-in. Still almost 40 minutes remaining in this match. There is still plenty of time. We're not in a rush, but as soon as we get an equalizing goal, the better I will feel. Banusis. He's got space in front of him. Finally cut off, moves it to his left. Banusi still with it, lays it out wide. Vitali coming in, playing it in the middle. Lamine puts it on, and Kra, easy save. The momentum of the match has definitely been going in our direction since about midway through the first half. Played into the box. Herrero's got it. Oh, that shot is blocked, and Bertoni is going to clear. We did kick up the tempo a little bit. Hopefully that's going to get some guys moving into channels a bit more. Lamine is going to be looking to take more shots and get into the box a little more readily than he has. Barada's going to roam around a little bit more, maybe try to get himself free a little bit. But it doesn't seem to be making much of a difference because all the highlights in the second half right now are Fortuna Sittard. I cannot get that name out. It's a mental block. What? We cleared it away. Moreno put it in. Herrero just chips it. What the hell was Raison doing? More changes in the offing. Jean-Marie Carey now in on the right wing. We brought Salvadori in as our right back. Our entire back line and our goalkeeper are all nervous and agitated and all kinds of stuff. And a match where we have dominated in a number of ways, not possession, but like as far as the match momentum has been concerned, we still find ourselves, look, 10 shots, 7 of them on target. We didn't get a highlight. We're destroying them on the XG, and just nothing is happening. It is always the teams that are not very good or not much better than we are that we struggle so mightily against, and it's another missed opportunity by FC Den Bosch to pick up 3 crucial points on the road. 3-1, your final score. I do have to admit I got rather fatalistic when it came to setting up for our home match against Willem II. I literally just said to our assistant manager, who do you want to play? And then I put them in the roles that they were best in. Luckily, we were rewarded. Carey getting the start, putting it into the middle, Barada heading it home. That would be all we would need. Now, we did turn up the heat in the final 15 minutes of this match or so. Had a number of fantastic opportunities that we just could not take advantage of. But we took advantage of the one we needed to. Den Bosch 1, Willem II 2. Asking the team to play in the same way 2 matches in a row turned out to be a bit of an ask, as AZ, just 10 minutes in, goes on front. Slager, the ball gets through not 1 but 2 defenders to find him on the back post. They would make it to less than 15 minutes later. Slager again, this time taking a little dipsy-do pass from Gilson over the top. And then they would add a third. A bad defensive play by Murati. Thought he had taken it. Just kidding. Played in. Fukuhara makes it 3. Poku, from the spot, did get one back, but this was probably the most toothless offense we have had since we have taken over the team. AZ 3, Den Bosch 1. I'm just becoming increasingly concerned that we are very quickly finding ourselves with too much month at the end of the money, if you know what I mean. And back-to-back top 3 teams, and the first of which is PSV Eindhoven. Tomorrow's episode is going to have Utrecht, don't you worry. Making some changes, don't want to get overloaded in the midfield on attack. I felt like we were sending too many guys forward, not getting enough out of it, and leaving ourselves exposed to the counterattack. So we're going with a traditional 4-3-3 with Rezan in goal. Peterson, Oviedo back in the lineup. Varmolt's back in the lineup as our center halves. Falcone on the right-hand side. Murati, Teodoro, and Benusis in the midfield. On the wings will be Poku, who has been the best of a ton of bad options on the left-hand side recently, to be perfectly fair. Yendris is back in the starting lineup on the right-hand side. Milovanovic is going to be leading the line. I do just want to make sure that we have our man on the bench, and we do, Sofiane Barada, just in case we want him there. This has been probably our most tense season so far of off of the bottom. I feel like there have been plenty of times where we've been kind of gutting it out toward the very end, and this is no exception by any stretch of the imagination. But I feel like we have been able to pull ourselves closer with those other teams faster than we have with FC Den Bosch. And our run-in has been honestly a little more difficult than I initially anticipated, especially considering the poor results we've put in against teams that are close enough to us on the table that we could have potentially caught up with them. We find ourselves only, bad turnover to Hernandez, but Benusi's picking it off again. So good job recovering. We're kind of set up more for a counterattack right now, so hopefully that's going to pay dividends. We are coming into today's match within 4 points of 17th. However, we are, I believe, 7 points off of Cambor. 7 points coming into this match. Cambor is in action right now. They are trailing AZ 2-1. So if we are able to pull off a victory today, we will pull within 4 points of safety, 5 of super safety if we can get ahead of Fortuna Sittard. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We first need to get past PSV. And so far, a pretty tight-vested affair. We do have the only shot on goal of the match. Murati playing it. Teodoro around the side. Poku, he missed it wide. I don't feel so bad. He was offside. Falcone going for it. That one misses wide. That one will count. But I do find it very interesting that since we went to a more cautious, defensive-minded mentality, we have had more of the opportunities in the early going than a far superior team in Eindhoven. However, they do control it in the middle third. Played forward, Rubio spins it to the near side. Comga with it. Stay with him. Played in. Rubio heads it home, his 21st of the year. And just as I'm saying how well we're playing, we fall down 1-0. It is so heartbreaking to concede on the first opportunity the opposition had in 20 minutes. Teodoro can't hold on to the ball that long, son. Murati Plays it to Banusis. We're moving it forward. Jendris around the side. Milovanovic is in. He beats Ford, but he can't beat the post. Come on. Didn't matter, though, because apparently he was also offside. Can we score on the corner? We've simplified our corner routines, gone back to ones that used to work. Teodoro, Poku, Banusis, back to the goal, turns, fires, clatters the shot off of Montserrat. It's going to be another corner. FC Den Bosch. Can we equalize heading into the changing room at the half? Jendrich in. Oviedo can't get his head on it. The answer, my friends, is no. Or is it? Jendrich with a final opportunity in first half stoppage time. The answer is still no. Oviedo, Banusis, Ford able to redirect that behind. Is there enough time for a corner opportunity? This one from the far side. I mean, look at all the fans in the stands. Give them something to cheer for. Please, Varmolts. Banusis can't get there. Horvat will step in front of it. The whistle's going to blow. And come on, man. I swear to you, we've been the better team. We really haven't been the better team, but it feels like we've been a better team than what we have shown. But we are, again, on the wrong side of the scoreboard, and the road is getting shorter. It's like Back to the Future 3. The end of the train tracks is beginning to loom, and we have not yet come close to hitting 88 miles an hour. Otherwise, Marty's going to crash and die in the ravine. Eastwood Ravine. That's a deep cut, if you remember. Oh, Peterson. Sending it long to no one in particular. Alberti. He thought Alberti was on his team. Horvat. Quickly. Montserrat. They're going to cut through. Rubio. Kamga. I think he was offside. Either way, he missed. Free kick. Is it too early to demand more? Now, we are playing it out of the back. Try to hold on to possession a little bit as we look for our opening, which honestly we have not found. A lot of pressure being put on by Rubio. Almost turned over. Banusis still in control. Falcone's got it. He's playing a more inverted role, moving to the inside. Ball forward. Milovanovic can't get there, and PSV takes over once again. They're just trying to cut through us right now. Montserrat. Hernandez in the box. That one's going to be blocked. Good defensive play. Teodoro not in a very good mood. Who can we put in his place? Malesios. I think we really need to get ourselves out of our shell. Montserrat missing on the kick. Wait, what? Out for a corner? Are you kidding me? These referees in the Eredivisie, I swear, they are going to drive me nuts. Nice job, Raison. All right, we're going to go more positive. Try to take things a little bit to PSV now. Oh, God, Milovanovic, what are you doing? Literally, every time he touches the ball, it's an immediate turnover. And Kamga up the side, looking for Rubio in the middle, finds him. Luckily, he can't find the back of the net. Oh, dear sweet Lord. Milovanovic, get out of there. Sofiane Barada is going to come in. Poku feeling anxious, so we'll pull him off. Isidre's been terrible, so Nico Bessel go in. If Isidre doesn't play another minute for me, I'll be perfectly fine. Pedersen throws it forward. Nobody's there. Jendris has it. On the break, 2-0. Jendris, 1-on-1 with the keeper, beats Ford, puts it behind his second of the year. And it's 1-1. Den Bosch able to equalize on the counter. I do so love when a plan comes together. Pedersen throwing it into space. Nobody there. I don't know why PSV didn't have anybody back, but Jendris beats Ford, who came out, tried to make himself huge to tie it up at 1. Oh, sadly, though, I don't think it's going to be enough. 15 minutes remain. We have pulled within 3 points of Valvik, who I guess are losing their match right now. We're trying to get another one. Shihak coming off of the bench, playing it towards Slothiak. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Referee made the long trek to the monitor, and no penalty. Finally, something going aside from the goal, something going our way. I thought that was a really, really bad call. They've gone to a 4-2-4. They're really pushing forward as well. We're hitting the target at the very least. Some last-minute encouragement for the team. We are still trying to press our advantage. Well, we don't really have an advantage, but we might. Thrown forward again to no one. Dupre settling it. Slotiuk Looking to spin it forward. Oh, he puts it in space. It comes past through to Rubio. Rubio's got his second. PSV is going to win. You've got to be kidding me. At this point, I don't know what to say. We came that close to actually doing something against PSV Eindhoven. Dupre saved off of the corner. Rezon has been fantastic. Slotiuk deemed offside. 5 minutes, though, added on. It's probably not going to be enough time as we see another highlight in favor of PSV. Slotiuk, Halak across. Rossini is there. It got through, again, it got through so many guys. We're appealing for offside. The referee's looking at the assistant. The assistant keeps his flag down, and it is going to count. So ultimately, I mean, that was a seeing eye ball if I ever have seen one in my life. I think tactically we were doing the right thing. I think when we went very attacking at the end to try to get one back, pull this one out, that's just where the wheels came off of the wagon. Another disappointing loss against the team that we should be losing to, theoretically, on paper. But disappointing nonetheless, because we had in our hands an opportunity to at least pull a little bit closer, and in the end, it slipped through our fingers. We are not going to have long to dwell on that loss, however. FC Utrecht is just a couple of days away, but we are still, at the very least, 8 points from safety, and we only have like 7 matches left. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, or if you are brand new. If you are new, thank you very much for coming. If you want to watch more, got some stuff over there. I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.